Hello style friends, Liz Kleba from Closet Play Image here today, doing a super quick video because I just want to talk to you a little bit about hats. Why? Well, if you're here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in the middle of a heat wave and it is hideous, absolutely hideous. I've been breaking out my straw hats, and if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and it's super cold, then you might be breaking out a hat to stay warm. But what do you do when your hat feels kind of boring? I mean, a lot of times we end up with a hat that isn't a neutral and we need color. So what do? Well, you can buy a new hat, or you can take the hat you have and let's work it. So let's talk about that today. So one of my favorite ways to just quickly and easily switch up a hat for very little money and with no sewing skills or effort needed, because you don't want to wreck your hat, is by grabbing one of those stretchy hair bands. I've got a visual here of a whole bunch of different colors. Also, you can find them in patterns as well. They even sell them at my grocery store in like 4 or 5 packs. Now, granted, some of them are also neutral, right? But that's okay. Might be what you need. Maybe you just need an extra little splash of something. And then I just put it around the hat just like that. So I have a navy one, a navy colored one around my straw hat to give it just a little bit of extra. You could add a different color if you wanted. I would love, like this pink on the black, I would love that. That would be super fun. Maybe your, gold, whatever it is that works for you. Maybe this teal would look amazing on the black hat as well. So mixing this up and just dropping one of those headbands over whatever hat band is already on there will often sort you right out. Just imagine one of these animal print ones on either the straw boater or the black hat here. That would be super cute. Put that leopard, and particularly if your coloring is warm, for example, and you need, but your hat is black, well, let's wrap that around there. It's not going to change the whole hat, but it's going to give you a little bit more of your colorings in there. You can find these in almost any kind of color combination and or pattern. So just keep your eyes peeled. You probably even have one somewhere floating around in your house. Maybe it's in your drawer in your bathroom. You use it for holding your hair back. Pop it out of hat. See. Sometimes you can scrunch them up. You might want to fold it over. There's lots of different things you can do with that. Another option is to add a brooch to a hat. Now, granted, this one has a white background. You're not really going to be able to see it, but how about a big fun flower on your hat? Why not? Maybe you have, or a collection of brooches. Maybe you have a bunch of small brooches. Put them on pin them on the hat band that's already on there. If it's got a fabric band, you could put 1, 2, or 3 to add some interest to your hat. Cluster them if they're small. If they're big, then just go for one big one. But just some thoughts on some ways to spark up your style when you're wearing a hat. A hat itself is just such a great thing to wear to add interest to an outfit. It's also a great third piece when the weather is too hot for anything else. We often talk about how having a third piece or a completer piece to an outfit. So, for example, shirt, pants, jacket, shirt, pants, cardigan, shirt, pants, scarf, right? Shirt. But so often in the summer, particularly for us here, it is just too hot for that third piece. Pop on a hat. It is a great way to complete your outfit, to add some flair, and you can add a bit of color. Even if your hat isn't colored, we can add a little extra spark of color using those bands, a brooch. You could even just go to the fabric store. Please feel free. Go to the fabric store. Go to your local craft store that sells fabric. Buy yourself some fun, wide grosgrain ribbon. Change out your hat band. If you're feeling a little more brave and daring, you want to remove the hat band that's on there already, go ahead and do that. But yeah, beads. I saw a great hat the other day. Somebody had taken a long beaded necklace and wrapped it twice around the hat band. And that was the band of the hat, was now this beaded band. So there's all kinds of different ways you can play with your hat. So just some thoughts for you today. Let me know, are you a hat wearer? Do you put anything on your hat? If you're looking for more information about style, particularly about like summer style in the heat, and I will also post below an article about hot weather style, about brooches, about like 6 or 7 or 8 different ways to wear brooches on my blog. See you later. Thank you.